Like to think I learned something back there.
Please, make yourself at home. Looks like you just got pounded down by an exalted great shield, huh?
Yeah. Here's the catch of the day. Fair market value. How are you and Chaos getting on lately, Nex? Sounds like they expected an awful lot from you before. That you should shine as bright as day, something...
To shine was never quite my strongest suit. During the dawn of creation, there was much to do. This place...
What limits are those? You seem capable of anything.
Come, child. We eat...
Not me. I have to ask you something, Orpheus. It seems like everything has been all right for you, except you don't look very happy to me, mate.
Oh, but your concern is much appreciated, friend. I feel I am in an everlasting bliss. It simply does not show upon...
You're doing wonderfully at it, mate.
Zagreus.
Oh, hi. You can count on...
Achilles, sir. I've revealed the hidden aspect of the Shield of Chaos, thanks to Chaos themselves. Apparently, someday it'll protect an armored warrior known as Beowulf from all sorts of dangers. Even a dragon. Mortals don't stand...
Depends upon the dragon, I suppose. I've heard they differ all across the world. Though that's a fascinating find there, lad. This Beowulf, sounds like he'll find a way to make good use of all that protective...
I doubt he would be any match for you. It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations. Personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact.
Excellent, Zagreus. Congratulate.
Persephone, how can you be so certain your request?
It's known as trust, Hades. Or faith. They're similar. Try one sometime. It'll be good.
This house is not a suitable location for such guests. Dionysus alone shall bring ruin to this place.
Yes, good. Now then, we have a lot of work to go around, so why don't we call everyone on staff?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thus did all of Olympus journey deep into the underworld, all together for the very first time. The Queen Persephone revealed herself in all her splendor, much to their surprise, and told them everything she indicated to her son. She eloped with Grim Lord Hades, she said, mothering a fire-stepping prince who sought to reconnect with his extended family. Hades and Persephone at first refused his wish, but so moved were they by his relentless struggles to the surface that at last they decided to heed their willful Zagreus and reach out, for his and everybody's sake. The Olympians listened to all this in stunned silence. Then Zeus himself began to laugh. "Welcome back into the family," he said. After the shock subsided, the festivities began.
I say, big brother, you and your better half put on a positively smashing night. It's a relief for all of us, knowing Persephone is safe and sound. And mother to as noble of a son as my good nephew there.
Well, little brother, the Queen and I, in turn, appreciate you all taking time out of your doubtless busy lives to come all this distance to my house. I'm certain it is very modest in comparison to Mount Olympus, but I trust that you were suitably entertained.
Oh, of course, Hades. Now then, farewell, and let us keep in better touch from here.
Farewell indeed, Lord Zeus.
When finally the great feast ended, all the Olympians returned to their mountain abode, fully satisfied. As for the house of Hades, it required thorough cleansing, from the rafters to the floor. Such revelry, of course, is unbecoming of the name of Hades, and the fearsome reputation of the underworld. For if mortals were to have no fear of death, then they would have no fear of anything at all. A well-kept family secret, then, this would live on to be.
Whew. I'd say that went about as well as could have been expected. And the...
Well, fortunate Uncle Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun... I remember how hurt I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't.
Zagreus, I may not be an expert, but here's what I've come to understand about how families work. At least our own. The thing is, how we speak to one another is even more important than the words we use. I think, deep down, everyone in our family knows this.
You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in...
The common ground in our family is that we want peace. Besides Ares, though even he would rather the conflict occur elsewhere. That elaborate tale, it's less a deception and more a concession. A way of saying, let's move on from the past and start anew. No hard feelings.
You don't have hard feelings? What about...
Well, let's see. My hard feelings are nothing next to the joy of having my son in my life. Your father never imagined his relationship with me could be out...
And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts a bit impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later.
What can I tell you, Zagreus? We're family. You've said it yourself to me before. We're stuck with one another.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out again soon. See...
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Who am I to question fate? We're one big happy family. No issues whatsoever. I guess Sisyphus is even freer than before. Captain?
You must have had yourself a real bash with all those fancy gods and stuff. Could hear all the festivity from all the way out here.
It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not...
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal. I much prefer the solitary life, and besides, when...
Same here. Let me see into your past. Transform. New one there. Here you go, Shady. Which one? What's life without a little pain? Daedalus power.